Speaking of fat people with sweat stains, James Harden. Um,
I was gonna say, why are you talking about me like that?
no, no,
What
no,
did
no,
I
no.
do to you?
Not you, of course, of course. Let me play this video real quick. James Harden in China on his Adidas China tour, talking about Daryl Morey and the Sixers.
Oh, you.
Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never be a part of an organization that he's a part of. Let me say that again. Daryl Morey is a liar, and I will never be a part of an organization that he's a part of.
He looks like me.
I like this. The side view really captures it all, to be honest.
Does he have gray in his beard, or is
Honestly,
that the lighting?
I don't know. It's either the lighting or he is turning gray. It's definitely up for debate.
Well, do you think anybody's gonna like disagree with him in China when somebody's bashing Daryl Morey?
I do have to give it to Harden. He knows his audience.
Oh my god,
He
what a
played to his
genius!
audience so well in that moment.
Genius.
Oh yeah, and that it's funny too because while everyone was talking about like, oh my god, Daryl Morey lied, it was like, you know, James Harden's playing it pretty smart. He's not just a fat suit guy. He's really playing to his audience over here. The guy's learning some PR tricks.
You know, James. By the way, we're a hit in China, so fuck Daryl Morey. He is
Yeah,
a liar. Yeah.
fuck Daryl Morey.
So, but James Harden always comes across like he's this quiet, just comes there, just plays, doesn't say anything. This is like one of those times where he's like coming out and being more vocal than he usually is, because usually he just like puppeteers things behind. He's the guy who tells the guy who tells the guy who tells the guy about the thing he wants to say that gets leaked to the press.
Right.
Or he'll say just enough to where it says what he wants to say, but it doesn't really say what he wants to say, but you can interpret it however you want to. That's his MO. That's what he's does. And he does it actually really well. He's a pretty fucking genius. But what I thought was kind of interesting, because I never saw this coming, and I don't even know if you had stuff to add to this, but Kyrie Irving comes to his defense, and I go, holy shit, like, how did this happen?
I know that was a surprise in and of itself. And on top of that, PJ Tucker came to his defense. PJ Tucker posted an Instagram story saying he's on Harden's side. And Joel Embiid, whether this could be something or not, removed processing and removed Philadelphia from his Twitter bio.
James Harden isn't too happy. So now it's going to come down to who do we believe and who don't. And for some reason, well, I mean, I think I believe James Harden, to be honest with you, because what kind of guy, as much money as you have, who's going to give up $15 million? It's
Yep.
a lot of money. It's a lot of that's a lot of dollar bills in a stripper's ass.
That's true. That's a lot of. This man had his jersey retired in a strip club. So we know he spends a lot of money there. So 15 million could get his jersey retired in a different strip club.
He could go into the strip club Hall of Fame.
Exactly. Very first ballot, first ever strip club Hall of Fame, James Harden.
Oh, there's no denying that. He's a unanimous strip club Hall of Famer.
Oh, for sure. But every the Philly fan in me wanted to just say fuck James Harden this whole time. And I have said it for a while. But now I still don't think Harden is worth the money. However, it is fucked up if Daryl Morey really promised him a long-term contract to take that money, to take that pay cut, and then just didn't even offer him anything. Because the report now is that the Morey and the Sixers didn't offer him a contract at all. So it's like you went from promising what seemed to be close to a max, which was also a long-term contract, to literally nothing. And then on top of that, the man doesn't get any sort of money from anywhere else. So now his ego's hurt because other teams aren't offering him anything. His pride is hurt and his trust is hurt because you promised him a contract and you're not offering him anything. So now he's opting in because he's not going to get that type of money anywhere else. And then on top of that, to add insult to injury, you ask for a trade, and Morey says, "No, we expect you back at training camp."
4 to 6 days later.
A couple weeks ago, in our last episode, we talked about how James Harden was in China pandering to his audience, talking about how Daryl Morey is a liar, he's never going to play for him, so on and so forth. Since then, James Harden gets fined $100,000. At this rate, trade him for pennies on the dollar. I don't give a fuck. Just get him out of here. Just get rid of him. I will take Ish Smith back for James Harden. I don't give a fuck.
That bad?
If it's going to be this the whole time, I don't care. It's gotten so bad that Ben Simmons talked about being okay with going back to Philadelphia. Ben Simmons realized that James Harden's being such a bitch that if he says he'll go back to Philadelphia, Sixers fans are like, I mean, we might do that.
That's how you know when people hate you, is when when they say we'll take Ben Simmons back, you might as well just pack your bags.